A Shalom Akyam Wa'akwath out of the elect of the nation of Israel, and welcome back to another lesson. In this lesson, we are going to do a reply video to yesterday's StreamYard that Akyam had. I wasn't able to join the StreamYard, but I will be doing a reply video, okay, to flow more in the spirits and expound and the understanding of Christmas being a pagan on holiday. Okay, not a holiday, but on holy day. See, because everything that's created on the right side, the different customs and high holy days that the nation of Israel has, so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans had since the ancient times. We have those festivals and holy days on the right side. But Esau Edom, okay, through his rebellion on the left side, he's gonna have his holy days. Okay, matter of fact, I'm gonna open up with a precept, but before we give all praise to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Quadash, give double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, which are the men that taught me the 100% truth according to the law of the prophets. So I'm actually gonna open up with the book of Ezra, and I believe this is the 13th chapter. And 2nd Ezra 13. Okay, before I go into my two precepts that I have here, this is Sirach, Ecclesiasticus 33 and 14. Good is set against evil, and life against death. So is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly. Yeah, so these are known as opposites. There's opposites, Akim. Okay, like they say in the world, as above, so below. Okay, so in our spiritual walk, we follow the right side. Okay, and though we walk and follow the right side to the best of our ability, there's always going to be an opposition, and that opposition is the left side. Okay, and during these times of winter season, Esau has a left side on holy day known as Christmas. Okay, which Christmas, it really dates back all the way to the worship of rebellion, which is the worship of a heathen deity, okay, by the name of Nimrod. And you can read about Nimrod in Genesis, the 10th chapter. Okay, and from Nimrod, okay, that those same customs, they followed up all the way down to the Edomite, because Nimrod, he was known as a descendant of the lineage of Ham, the Hamites, which today would be those who descend out of the East African heritage, like the Ethiopians, the Kenyans, the Eritreans, okay, Egyptians. Okay, these are examples of the East African lineage that dates back to the Hamites, okay, with Nimrod. Okay, and then Esau came on the scene, okay, after the birth of Isaac. Isaac gave birth to Jacob and Esau, and Esau followed that same tradition as Nimrod, which is Nimrod in the ancient Hebrew, Namrod or Namorad, which means double rebellion. So Esau came in the scene, okay, during the times of the Greco-Roman Empire, when you go into the history, and now you got something known as Saturnalia, which really the word Saturnalia is where you get the worshiping of the planet Saturn. Okay, and that's what these devils do, man. When I say these devils, I'm speaking about the so-called white men. Like it tells you here in Sirach 33 and 14, good is set against evil, and life against death. So the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly. Yeah, recently we had, which, some Akim, they celebrate The book of Joshua says that in the land of our captivity, we will rehearse. The word rehearse means to practice or go over, okay, the righteous acts, the precepts. So you got Akim that celebrate Hanukkah, the day of dedication, okay, or the week of dedication around the first weeks of December. Some Akim do it like by the end of December. Other Akim do it like around the end of November. Okay, depending on the seasons and on their customs. Okay, and that's a spirit, man. Earlier, before I started the lesson, okay, there was I parked right in front of a license plate that ended up with 144. So I believe that's super spiritual. Okay, but anyways, going back here, it says the Roman version of Christmas was known as Saturnalia. It was observed by the Romans. Okay, and it goes back to the Roman religion. Significance: public festival, feasting. Okay, so the celebrations include feasting, role reversals, gift giving, and gambling. So the point right here is feasting. Now let me open up with Amos chapter 5 and verse 1, and then go on down to verse 19. Hear ye this word which I take up against you, even a lamentation, O house of Israel. So this message that we're giving out to Akim Wa'akwath is for you, okay, to the nation of Israel. Because look, the heathens, man, they're gonna keep doing what they're doing. We can still go out there, prophesy against the downfall of Esau, Edom, curse the so-called white man, curse the heathen. But eventually, like it tells you in the book of 2nd Ezra, the 3rd chapter, thou hast known that Israel has known thy precepts, but not the heathen. The heathen don't understand, man. The heathen don't understand what this is all about, man. They're going to keep celebrating their holidays, their unholy days, like the Akim titled on the video, Christmas is a pagan unholy day. It's not holy because the word holy means to be separated or sanctified. Unholy just means to be profane, to be outside the temple of the Most High, outside of his true worship. So it says right here, hear ye this word which I take up against you, even a lamentation, O house of Israel. Let me get verse 2. The virgin of Israel is fallen. She shall no more rise. She is forsaken upon her land. There is none to raise her up. Yeah, there is none to raise our people up. Okay. There is none to raise our people up on the on this side of Babylon, meaning those Israelites who were predestined not to wake up. There's nothing that we can do about it, man. We can speak very eloquent. We can break it down. Okay, as like a PhD doctor, we can break it down. So magnificent, if you may say. And our people ain't gonna get it, man. That's why we're only here for the elect. That's why Yahushua spoke in parable. So it says right here, the virgin of Israel is fallen. She shall no more rise. She is forsaken upon her land. There is none to raise her up. So there's nothing we can do, okay, for those who are predestined, okay, to get destroyed. This is verse 19. This is a point. This is Amos 3 and give me a second. Amos 3 and 21. I despise your feast days, and I will not smile in your solemn assembly. So going back to the celebration of Christmas, which dates back recently to the Edomite version, okay, of gift exchanging and being amongst, family members and friends, which is nothing wrong being amongst family members and friends. But Christmas is the unholy day, which is used on the left side to be around family members and friends. And I heard recently Akim from GMS from the East Coast, man. He said something very on point where, Jake, our people, man, they hate each other all year. They have grudges against each other. They talk shit against one another. They gossip, and then Christmas comes, just because it's a time of gift exchange and materialistic gratification, instant gratification. Now family members want to say, you know, give peace to each other, hug each other. You know, the past 11 months, everybody was talking shit about everybody, gossiping, the he said, the she said, and then Christmas comes and it's all good, man. Look, that's not how the Most High works. And then the next day after Christmas, the 26th, the 27th, now they're back to hating each other again. And then the new year comes, according to Esau's calendar, January 1, and they want to kind of like reset it. They want to, okay, we good with each other. And then the 2nd of January comes and they hate each other again, man. So this is the hypocrisy of our people. That's why when you go right now, a precept that I'm going to open up with too, Matthew the 15th chapter, how should I call our people hypocrites, man? And I'm going to explain why, which I already did, but I'm going to go more in depth. It says the celebration of Christmas is feasting, role reversal, or feast, or festival. So going back to Amos chapter 5 and verse 21, I despise your feast days. You see that? So because during Christmas, it's all about feasting, eating, especially with the Northern Kingdom, man. They're out there eating, the pork tamales, pozole made out of pork belly, a bunch of ham, a bunch of leftovers from last month, from last Thanksgiving, which is another unholy day. I say these are examples of the Lord said, I despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies. Though you offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, I will not accept them. Neither will I regard the peace offerings of your fat beasts. And that's spiritual, man, because the peace offerings that our people give are those gift exchanges. They think that them giving a gift to another family member, okay, because a lot of family members, they give peace offerings, which are gifts to each other as a way of, being at peace with that person, man. But that's hypocrisy, man, because a lot of the times, those gift exchanges, man, it might come with an idol, or it might come with which is nothing wrong, Akim. If you had to partake in this wicked holiday, you might live under your parents' roof, and you really had no other choice. Scripture says, honor thy mother and thy father, be at peace with all men. So you can't be over righteous where, Jake in the world, or even a heathen, they give you a gift. Hey, shit, take it, man. Don't be, hey, the Lord gonna, no, you gotta, use wisdom, Jake. You gotta give. All right, cool. Scripture does say, a gift destroy the heart. But if you're wise, you're gonna accept that gift. Like, oh, that's good. Shit, we'll give it away, or just have it there on your basement, or if it's useful. I know, for example, an Eve that I'm dealing with, hey, she had a gift of a family member giving her the scriptures, man. You see, she received the scriptures, audio scriptures, and Eve didn't. She received the gift, but she told me, look, I don't want it, right? She don't really believe in the scriptures, and that's cool, man. Eve in the world is cool. So that's wisdom. And even Eve or Jacob in the world, the man or the woman, there's Jake that they're wise in the world, even though they don't know the truth, they'll accept the gift. But you can't really force Jake to believe in something, man. So that's one example of peace offerings that our people give to each other, that really they're not doing it. They're doing it to be more in a connection with the Most High. They gather together and they want to impress who gave out the best gift. That's why a lot of our people, they come, so they could gossip. Oh, what he got? What kind of gift our auntie gave our nephew? Or, yeah, that was a cheap gift, man. You could tell that they're broke, or you could tell they have so much money, man. So whether you give a expensive gift or not, man, our people are super ungrateful, man. That's what the Lord said right here. I will not regard your peace offerings of your fat beast. Yeah, it starts creating envy, That's the thing about Christmas exchange, man. There's envy. There's this whole Like, how come he got this gift and I didn't get this gift? That creates envy, man. Why did I get this expensive gift and this person got a cheap gift, man? You know, why didn't you get me what I wanted? I asked for such and such. The whole past 11 months, I was giving you what they call um indirect or subconscious messages, and you didn't get what I was trying to tell you, you know, like a certain gift, man, or people are ungrateful. See? That's like me, for example. I'll give them shit. Hey, this Christmas, I know last Christmas I spent it at the homeless shelter, man. You know, I don't give a shit. I was in the homeless shelter, just fucking watching movies, just passing time. Yeah, I received gifts, whatever, you know, some beanies and shit like that. You know, but I'd rather be amongst, like it says in the scriptures, man. It is better to dwell. It is better to eat vegetables alone than to eat meat with bad company. See that? And this year, I just didn't give a shit, man. I'm like, you know, more and more we get more into the end of this wicked kingdom. You know, um, I was like, you know, fuck it, man. Today's fucking Unholiday. I'm still gonna go work out. Fuck it, and it's a hard workout. I don't care, man. It's kind of windy and sun's out. You know, I ain't gonna be home all day like the rest of the world. Everybody out there chilling, laying down, watching a bunch of movies, gossiping and shit. You know, eating unclean foods, man. Whatever the hell it is, man. But hey, sometimes you gotta get out there, Akim. To hell with, just look at Christmas as another day, man. Another day closer to the kingdom. Okay, so going here into verse 23, take thou away me the noise of your songs, for I will not hear the melody of thy voice. You see, and what songs are those? They are all throughout winter season, from the last 2 weeks of November all the way to January. You have the so-called Merry Christmas songs, the jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. I wish you a Merry Christmas. You know, on the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. You know, freaking songs that we sang since freaking since praise school, man. I still, man, that's how we know this is fucking hell, cause I still remember those songs, cause Esau programmed, especially Jake in the world. We were programmed by Esau to remember those songs, man. So me as an Akim still in the faith, those songs are still in my mind. But hey, we need new bodies, man. Cause hey, I kid you not, Akim. I remember like this was like just random June, right? You wake up from a good nap or from a good sleep. You wake up, and then you have jingle bells playing on in your spirit. Like what the fuck? Jingle bells, jingle all the ways. It's fucking June. See, to hell with that shit. That's what the Lord said right here. Take thou away from me the noise of thy songs, for I will not hear the melody of thy voice, man. The real song, the real melody that we're singing, man, is the song of the elect, the hopeful elect. Okay, which is the song of Moses, the song of victory. That's what the Lord is listening to. That's what the Lord is hearing. But let me go here into Romans chapter 15. Okay, chapter 15, and finish it off. I don't want to make it long. Chapter 15. I'll start at verse 1, then get to the point. Then came to Yahushua scribes and Pharisees, which were of Jerusalem, saying, right, this is our wicked, a lot of our wicked people, they come from the Pharisees and Sadducees, man, the very hypocritical people. It says, why do the disciples transgress the traditions of the elders? For they wash not their hands when they eat bread. Yeah, so the thing about the Pharisees, the Sadducees, on the left-hand side, a lot of them, you know, a lot of them are wicked, but you have Jake amongst them. Hey, Apostle Paul, he was a Pharisee of the Pharisees. Hey, but he repented. You're going to have Israelites who took hold of the Pharisee, Sadducee, scribe doctrine, okay, about the law, and, you know, ultimately they follow Yahushua because they know that the law won't save them. But you do have the elect amongst these Pharisees and Sadducees who are going to repent. But they ask Yahushua, why do your disciples transgress the tradition of the elders? for they wash not their hands when they eat bread. So the thing about the wicked Pharisees, Sadducees, they always look at the outward appearance, man. Okay, they never look at what's inside. Okay, an Israelite's spirit, an Israelite's true motive. Okay, but let me just get to the point right here. Verse 7, ye hypocrites. So the Lord called a lot of you Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, that you're hypocrites. Well did the prophet Isaiah say unto you, my people draweth nigh unto me with their mouth, and honor me with their lips, but their mind, their heart is far from me. See that? So our people think, that Christ, Yahushai, that's his true name, not Christ, Yahushai HaMashiach, that he was born on the 25th of December. And the reason why our people gather together is because of Christ. Or Christ, which his real name is Yahushai. So our people are worshiping the Lord in vain, man. This is all vain. This whole gift exchange, this whole lovey-dovey with your auntie and your nephew, your cousins. Okay, just 1, 2, 3 days out of the year. This is hypocrisy, man. It says, but their heart is far from me. But in vain they do worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of man. So in vain, let's see what the word vain comes out right here. It says vain. Excessive pride, unsuccessful, having or showing excessively high opinion of one's appearance, producing no result, useless, futile. So let's get a precept. This is the book of Jeremiah. Okay, our people are useless, man. This whole Christmas holiday is useless. It's vain. It has no result. We're still in captivity. We're still worshiping. Our people are still worshiping different deities, following the customs of the heathen. Broke, poor, still paying taxes, still having to. Here, Jeremiah 10:3, for the customs of the people are vain, useless. For one cutteth a tree, that's the Christmas spirit, out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workmen with the axe. You keep reading, it goes into how our people, they go broke into trying to compete who has the best Christmas tree. You see, they go out there to see their neighbors. Oh, let's see, my neighbor has a taller tree than me. Shit, well, if he does, let me go buy a better one than his, man. Covetousness, man, a sin. See, all this whole wicked holiday, man, it creates envy. It creates iniquity, man. This shit's wicked. Jeremiah 3:23, truly in vain is salvation hoped for from the hills and from the multitude of mountains. Truly, Yahweh Shemel Shai, our God, is the salvation of Israel. The point right here, truly in vain is salvation hoped for from the hills. A lot of our people are part of those hills. Okay, they're taking the customs of the heathens. Therefore, only salvations for the elect. Salvation from what? Salvation from our enemies, like it says in the Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. And there's one more. Okay, they are vain. This is the book of 1 Corinthians 3:20. And again, the Lord knoweth the thoughts of men. The Lord knoweth the thoughts of the wise, that they are vain. See that? So our people think they're wise. They think they have the wisdom because they know that they know about Esau's philosophies, his doctrines, his customs, his precepts. They think they're wise because they, Christ was born on December during the winter. A lot of our people went to theology school and they think they know it all about the scriptures, man. They think they're wise, but it's all vain, man. See, Christmas is vain, New Year's is vain. All these unholy days are vain, and the Lord hates that, man. See? So yeah, Akim, just wanted to speak about those precepts I had on deck to share with Akim. Okay, so it's a reply to Christmas. It's a pagan unholy day, Akim. So I pray it's edifying, and with that, I want to say shalom.